Hey everybody and welcome to the Sim channel. In this video I will give you a quick review of the Mirco GT Erased Gel seat. I bought this seat last November as an upgrade to my sim rig and I actually quite like it. So after last week's review of the Huizenfeld Sim Pedals Pro, which were discontinued a little while ago, I figured I'll make the next video more relevant and show you something nice that you can actually go out and buy. So here comes the awkward part. At the time of making this video, the sale of all Mirco seats is suspended until further notice. I could only speculate about the reasons, but let's hope it's only a temporary situation. If any of you happen to have any background information on this matter, please let the rest of us know in a comment. In the meantime, I'll just pretend this isn't happening and tell you all about this nice piece of kit that you may or may not be able to purchase for yourself in the future. So what's in the box? The Mirco GT Erased Gel is an FIA-approved bucket seat made in Poland. The shell is made of fiberglass, and Mirco seats offer quite a range of modifications. You can choose the material and color of the seat cover, color of the seams and shell, and even add a custom logo to it. Personally, I fell in love with the navy blue and orange color combination displayed on their website. At first I wasn't sure if the bright orange shell wouldn't be a bit too much for the living room, but after a bit of back and forth I decided to go with it. Now you may wonder how I ended up with this black and red seat instead. Well, as it turns out, there is no navy blue color available, and the same is true for the orange shell. This seat has been black and red all along, it's just that apparently not everybody knows how to operate a camera, or Photoshop. The colors and levels of the product images are off by about as much as that black and blue dress. And yes, it says color black right there in the middle of the product page, I see it too, but that info was only added after they received a complaint from a slightly disappointed customer. So I could have sent the seat back for a full refund, but then what? Due to a combination of what I assume was a pricing error in the system and a Black Friday deal, I got this seat for $230 instead of the $300 it usually costs. Even in black and red, that is a pretty sweet deal for an FIA-approved seat, so I decided to keep it. After all, the black and red matches the GT Omega mousepad and carpet, as well as the lumbar support cushion I got for it since, but more on that in a minute. And that's how I ended up with this black and red seat. So how does it feel? Coming from the GT Omega RS9, the first thing I noticed was that I no longer sit on the seat, but inside of it. It wraps tightly around your hips like a bathing towel and absolutely makes sure you won't slide around from all the G-forces. There's a little less lateral support for the shoulders, but I'm assuming a proper racing harness would take care of that. I'm also sitting quite a bit lower now than I did with the RS9 seat, and it's certainly closer to the seating position in race cars. Since this is a bucket seat, there is no way to adjust the incline of the backrest other than putting the whole seat at an angle. On that note, not all bucket seats are created equal. Some have very upright backrests, while others are a bit laid back, and this one would probably go somewhere in the middle. Personally, I'd prefer it a little more laid back, and apparently so does my lower back. Now, this is entirely personal, and your mileage may vary, but using the seat as it comes, I'm beginning to notice some strain in my lower back after about half an hour of driving, and it becomes uncomfortable quite quickly. Luckily, I found a cure for this in the form of the aforementioned lumbar support cushion. Not only does it provide strain relief for my lower back, it also gives me the incline I prefer. While it pushes my seating position a few centimeters forward, the seat's lateral support is still there, and I'm still very much inside the seat. It's just a lot more comfortable with it. So let's get to the verdict. This seat is kind of a steal, not just at the price I paid for it, but also at its regular price of a little under 300 euros. It's a good quality, customizable, FIA-approved, full-blown bucket seat. And even though I didn't get the colors I wanted, it still looks pretty sharp. Mind that it doesn't come with a whole lot of lumbar support, but that's nothing that can't be fixed. On the negative side, the only two things that come to mind would be that it made my living room smell like glue for the first 2 weeks that I had it, and my customer service experience was only okay. The first shipment came without the mounting brackets that I had ordered alongside the seat, and it took them about 2 weeks to finally send them out after my complaint, because the person responsible for my order had gone on holiday, and apparently nobody else could cover for them. Still, I can really recommend the Mirco GT Erased Gel if you're in the market for an affordable and good-looking seat of decent quality. That is, unless Mirco went out of business, which honestly would be quite a shame. And with that, we're already at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. For any open questions regarding the seat, the dress, or colors in general, just leave a comment below and I will most likely get back to you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more sim racing content like this. Have a good day and see you in the next video.